young woman appears deeply troubled. Let's go out to the Lion's Den and debate it with our fantastic panel. And of course, we've got to start with Dr. Judy Ho, clinical psychologist. What do you think is wrong with her?
Jane, it's so sad what's been happening to her. You know, this has been a progressive decline in terms of her mental state. And it's taken a little while for somebody to actually take her in for an evaluation, but I actually think that she should have been taken in a long time ago. You know, I think what she's experiencing is a psychotic break. I mean, you can see that she's become a little delusional. If you've been following her Twitter feeds, they've become increasingly erratic. You know, the things that she says doesn't make sense. They're tangential, meaning that she jumps from topic to topic. And a lot of times it just seems like a non sequitur conversation, and you don't know who she's carrying that conversation out with. And so, you know, I feel like a lot of this is really an initiating phase into possibly a full-blown psychosis. I think we see the delusions already. I think we see that she's not taking care of herself.
Why is it we see this so much with former child stars? Amanda Bynes currently hospitalized right now on an involuntary hold. That's called a 5150. That means she's on lockdown for a mental evaluation for a minimum of 72 hours. And she is not the first big star to be held in a mental ward against her will. We all remember Britney Spears was famously hauled into the hospital on a 5150 during her own public meltdown back in 2008. And you remember Britney attacking the paparazzo with an umbrella, and we all remember her shaving her head. Her dad came to the rescue, placing Britney under a conservatorship. There's the video of Britney going to the hospital after she was taken in. And, you know, Lisa Bloom, Amanda Bynes also shaved her head recently, and we've got even photos showing some of that from her Twitter account, and now she's under an involuntary hold. I mean, the commonalities here are unbelievable. Two gorgeous child stars turned superstar actresses both shave their head, and then both of them end up in an involuntary hold. What's going on?
You know, Jane, I come from a family with several close family members who had serious mental illness problems. And I can tell you, people like that often have big, charming personalities when they're not having these terrible problems that we're seeing now with Amanda Bynes. So it makes perfect sense that they would gravitate toward the entertainment industry, that they would be child stars. And what breaks my heart is seeing people making terrible, mean comments, making fun of her online. I mean, this is a very, very troubled young woman who needs help, who needs our compassion and understanding. We don't really understand mental illness very well in our culture. She needs help, clearly. She'll probably be in for a few days, then she'll be released, then she'll have more problems, then she'll be back in. I mean, God forbid she harms somebody or harms herself. She really needs serious